That right there is my Blue Bay Shepherd Kurgan. He turns 12 months old tomorrow. Happy early birthday, buddy. This is clip 2 of our hike along the Mississippi River Valley. We're at the area of the Balancing Rocks right now. This is clip 2. It's probably about 7:45, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's beautiful right now. It's snowing. We probably about 30 degrees or so. Come along, enjoy clip 2. Now the last video I filmed with the flash off because I was having problems with some of my videos for the last couple weeks being kind of pixelated and grainy at spots. This one I'm shooting with the flash on because I just want to determine if that was the cause. I'm wondering if the low light conditions combined with all the snow or what's screwing with it, so we'll see. We've been hiking now for probably about a half hour, 45 minutes. We're working our way down. I think we might hit Wita Tanka, depending on how things go, which is the Native American name for Pike Island. I love walking when the conditions are like this, when the snow is sticky and it sticks to all the tree branches like this. It gives everything kind of surreal fairy tale quality to it. At least it does to me. But I'm kind of a nerd. Yeah, that's right, I own it, damn it. Embrace your inner geek. I have to pause this and clean up after Kurgan. Just a moment. Now that that's taken care of. We're currently right now on a ridge above the floodplain. Out here you can see the open expanse of the Mississippi River. Boy. The river looks like it's high and moving at a decent pace. All that snow we had gotten a few weeks back, almost all of it totally melted the last week. We had some warm weather and some rain. But we got a couple of, probably about 3 inches dumped on us last night and this morning. It's still coming down a little bit right now. Well, we're going to head up these steps here and take a trail that's going to lead us back into the historic part of Fort Snelling to Wita Tanka. I'm going to pause this so you don't have to deal with the bouncing as I go up the steps. Well, we just came up all those steps and we're about to head this way to Wita Tanka. Again, we're up on a ridge right now that runs along the Mississippi River Valley. The portion of the Mississippi River that goes through the Twin Cities is the only part along its whole course where it goes through a natural valley. As I've said in other videos, that whole valley area through the Twin Cities has been deemed Mississippi Regional Park and Recreation Area and kept in its wild state. There are miles and miles of wilderness trails all through the cities you can hike. Not a lot of locals know about them, which I guess is okay with me because it means I have them more to myself. Now this spot right here, we're above the Agartha Cave and waterfall that you see in quite a few of my videos. Right down there is where you'll see me standing. There's a little path that comes along here, and if you go right here, you drop down into that cave, and that's how you get in there. I'll go back there sometime in the future without my dogs when it's not winter and try to shoot some footage in there for you. It's kind of cool little cave. It goes back quite a ways. The stream runs through it. Oh, that was kind of neat watching them jump through there. If you take the trail down this way a couple miles, it'll take you to the Minnehaha waterfalls, which if you go down below on my channel, I've got quite a few videos of that area too. It's just beautiful. Stay here. All right, here we're above that new weird creepy little witch house structure I found down below here a couple videos back. That right there is the fireplace of the structure. Maybe on my way back through here in a later clip we'll check it out. Currently we're in the Minneapolis side of the river. Across the river over there is St. Paul. We're just about to the historic part of Fort Snelling. Pretty soon we'll be able to see the fort up along the top of the ridge there. Now up along here, that wall, you're starting to see the beginning of the historic part of Fort Snelling. That's part of the wall that goes up around the area. Right now we're up underneath the 7th Street Bridge that goes over into West St. Paul. Again, we're still following the path that goes to Fort Snelling and Wita Tanka, Pike Island. Now we're getting into some of the older portions of the fort wall up there. You can see that's real old stonework. Where, Kurgan? Now, if we take the trail down here, it goes to that second Mississippi witch house I filmed quite a few times. That's the real elaborate stonework one. There's some really good videos of it I shot about a year ago in the summer where you can really see it. Somebody started dismantling parts of it, which is a shame. Otherwise I'd take the trek down there, but I think we're going to keep heading to the island. It'll be a hell of a time trying to climb back up there to get back up on this trail. Now we're coming up on a thing here I filmed several times. It's a historic root cellar that was used by the fort to store stuff over the winter. Now normally you can open this thing up, you can see somebody's put a bolt on it, but I've got footage of me going in there with my son and Lobo. If you go down below on my channel, that video is called Arachnophobia. It's because that whole inside of that area is full of spiders and my son kind of freaks out. It's pretty funny. That's the same video that shows the witch house, which is right down over here. Again, if you're interested, Arachnophobia, check it out. See more part of the historic wall up there. Pike Island's kind of a cool place. It's full of deer and all kinds of wildlife. As I've said in other videos, it has kind of a grim history. I looked it up again this morning. I was off a little bit on my facts. Time has a way of doing that, but I guess the actual numbers on how many people died on Pike Island are a little different. They kept, after the Dakota Indian Wars, 1,600 women, elderly people, and children on Pike Island as a prison island. And during a very harsh winter, about 300 to 400 of them died of cholera and starvation. They had very little food and no shelter. And if anybody's familiar with the winters in Minnesota, I can't imagine being out in the elements here with no shelter. But again, that said, the area has here's the part of the fort again. The area has a lot of history, a lot of paranormal activity that I've experienced here at night. Balls of lights going through the trees. You hear voices when people aren't there. It's a really cool place. I mean, nothing threatening, but there is definitely a lot of activity here at night. I'm going to come down here some night and try to film it. Now you can pause on any of this stuff if you want to read it. Like, subscribe, and share. If you enjoy my videos, help me grow. Thanks for coming along, folks. That's that root cellar we saw. Bye.